Hey, welcome back everyone. It is now December 6th of 2021 as we get closer to the release of the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, the, of course, Ahsoka Tano filming set to begin as well in early 2022. We have the Book of Boba Fett just around the corner a number of weeks from now. A lot of fans are really going to be able to engage in Robert Rodriguez's work on exactly what's going to show us exactly how Boba Fett survived the Sarlacc pit and the events in between episodes 5 and 6 and further within the mandoverse as well after that. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel for future Star Wars updates. Also, by the way, guys, I am on Twitter at Mike01 if you guys want to go ahead and give me a follow on there. I do post a couple of entertaining things on there from time to time. So, what's really all the more exciting is that we are now getting very close to what George Lucas, Jon Favreau, and Dave Filoni are truly going to introduce to the fans. We already know that Star Wars Legends is going to play a major role in exactly how that's going to really mix together with the Disney canon and how it's going to advance some of the already established characters as well as new characters in the mix. Now, one person, Jon Favreau, alright, we already know that he is the guy that really was able to establish live-action Star Wars TV shows. This guy is the pioneer of that. He was the guy that developed the very first Star Wars live-action TV show, The Mandalorian. And you gotta like mark that down in history without a doubt. It really is a big deal because not only did he use a lot of George Lucas's vision, he also used some Star Wars Legends aspects in The Mandalorian Season 1 and 2 if you look very carefully. Now, moving on from this, alright, Disney CEO Bob Chapek, alright, he's been going through a lot, really trying to set everything up for this new universe and raising the bar to really make Star Wars successful, and more so than ever before. So, with that being said, of course, now that both Disney and Lucasfilm are getting ready to begin filming the Ahsoka Tano series for Disney+, both Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni are also preparing to announce brand new Star Wars TV shows that will be unveiled at Star Wars Celebration of 2022. However, it's described that Disney CEO Bob Chapek is currently doing big things for the Star Wars universe, and a ton of that has to do with the new Star Wars movies. It's described that just recently creator Jon Favreau and Bob Chapek were involved in a meeting with the higher-ups over at Disney, and that Jon Favreau has recently decided to become a part of a brand new Star Wars movie, and that he will be writing some of the story. Favreau is described to be involved as a co-writer for the upcoming Star Wars film, The Old Republic, that is going to be announced at Star Wars Celebration. Now, this is a new movie by Lucasfilm and is set to actually involve Favreau as a co-writer, that he will also be writing some of the many other Star Wars TV shows that arrive on Disney Plus on the side. Now, in addition to all of this, Favreau, of course, is described to make the announcement of the movie on stage at Star Wars Celebration, which, by the way, is May. That will take fans, of course, thousands of years before the events of Episode 1, that will entail stories about the Jedi and the Sith. Favreau is going to begin filming, of course, and writing more of this to do with the Old Republic Star Wars movie, and that Lucasfilm's planning on developing multiple Old Republic Star Wars films. Now, it's currently unclear if this will be a theatrical release or a film that will be placed within the Disney Plus platform. However, Favreau is described to be very excited to work with some new creators that will be attached to this Old Republic Star Wars movie. Now, the new Star Wars film is going to feature many of the beloved characters from Star Wars Legends, such as Darth Revan, Malak, and Sion, and others that will be explored. Now, the new movie will also have tones of Lord of the Rings mixed with Star Wars, and that Favreau is going to make sure to stay as accurate as possible to the Old Republic video games. Now, given that Disney is planning multiple Star Wars movies for this era, the plan by them is to have the movies move throughout the ages of the Old Republic timeline. Jon Favreau is also going to be incorporating some of his very own ideas in addition to bringing back Star Wars Legends in the mix as well. Now, the storyboards and concept art are already being developed for this Old Republic movie that will, of course, involve Jon Favreau, given, of course, that Disney has given Favreau the power to hire specific creators to come on board of this new project that is listed as a dark and gritty Star Wars film that will focus on a great conflict between Jedi and Sith. Now, Lucasfilm is going to be using revolutionary CGI and technology that will truly amaze the fans, and it's something that Disney is pushing to use. Now, Favreau is also going to be using many of the rejected ideas from Star Wars Legends that never saw the light of day by George Lucas, and that this is going to also add to the story that will advance many of the familiar characters of the Sith and the Jedi. Now, here's the thing about this particular Star Wars movie that's going to throw us all the way back to the Old Republic era. This is the right step to make. Now, this is something that I have been saying for a very long time that Disney should have done a very long time ago, instead of kind of meddling with these unknown creators making, you know, the other Star Wars movies that kind of got shot down. You guys may recall that. But one thing that I think a lot of fans need to absolutely know that's very important is the fact that Favreau being a co-writer is actually a good thing. I know some fans out there would really rather him be the main writer of the Star Wars movie, but let's look at it this way. There's a lot of movies out there, including Star Wars, for example, The Rise of Skywalker, that use the concept of having co-writers. In fact, you know, Solo: A Star Wars Story originally had it like that before they were fired. Now, the fact that they're going to have Favreau and others working on this thing, it is a telltale sign that it is going to be a large-scale movie, not a small-scale movie. It's going to be very large-scale. Meaning, of course, you're going to have a lot of characters, you're going to have a lot of planets and quests and adventures in this movie that's going to be very expansive, really diving deep into the Star Wars lore. And the possibilities are endless with this new Star Wars film, given that it will be announced at Celebration. I've said this time and time again, that Celebration of 2022 really has the chance to become the biggest event for Star Wars under Disney's wing. Without a doubt. Even bigger than the Celebration when The Rise of Skywalker was being promoted. Absolutely, I really do believe that, because we're getting multiple Star Wars TV show announcements, we're getting big Star Wars movie announcements, not to mention a lot of Star Wars lore, be it books, novels, comics, and video games, that's really going to take a lot of elements from Star Wars Legends in order to make it canon. And a lot of that is going to have to do with Luke Skywalker as well. Now, the Old Republic era, if you guys are very unaware about this timeline, I seriously do suggest that you guys go ahead and read up on the books, or at the very minimum, check out the cutscenes of the Old Republic video games, alright? It's all on the internet, on the official Old Republic channel. You guys can go ahead and check it out. It's really going to give you a better sense of what Favreau and other creators are really going to be able to pull off. And I've always compared it to medieval times. To me, at least, the Old Republic is the quote-unquote medieval times of Star Wars. That's how I always saw it, at least. I don't know if you guys agree, but that's how I see it. And I think that they really have a great opportunity here. We have a lot of things moving forward very well, and some of the projects that a lot of fans weren't all that excited about were canceled, and I have no complaints over that. You know, the movie Rogue Squadron has really been going through a lot of trouble. Indefinitely delayed, most likely canceled. We've seen a lot of this happen with other Star Wars films. Rangers of the New Republic is a Star Wars TV show that was recently canceled. So a lot of Star Wars TV shows and movies have gone through phases leading to their demise like that. So overall, I would like to hear what you guys have to say about Favreau's involvement in this new Star Wars film. It's a very exciting time, you know, obviously, given that he's involved. So with that being said, guys, you know, drop a comment below. Let me know about all of this in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.